The Masters of Occupational Therapy program at the University of British Columbia is like no other program.
As you're considering getting into the UBC OT program, you're likely used to the arena of the undergrad world, which is like a shark tank. It's a shark tank of competition with everyone trying to one-up each other and bite your way to the top. And sure enough, it's maybe what some of us had to do to get in. But once you get into OT, it's an entirely different world. Welcome to the world of the beautiful tropical aquarium, where you will be spending the next few years with nearly 50 of your best friends in the world, with support and encouragement. And you'll be working hard, but there will be laughs and giggles and support, not just from your peers and the person beside you, but from your professors and the school as a whole.
So now that I've been in the program for 3 months, I know that I definitely made the right decision in coming to UBC and in taking the path down the road towards occupational therapy. I feel confident in my choice, and I'm just loving living in Vancouver. I'm loving going to UBC. I'm loving everything about it so far. I think that it's exactly what I expected and more.
The teachers encourage us to ask them difficult questions because they really want us to be strong and effective therapists when we leave the school.
Occupational therapy as a career really appealed to me because I really wanted to help people, and not just from a psychological perspective, but also from a physical perspective, and occupational therapy really taps into both. The MOT program really helped me hone my skills. I was really great at building rapport, but once I had rapport, where was I going to go with the client? And it gave me a lot of tools so that I could just know how to break things down and then know exactly where to go with clients as I went through the process.
Occupational therapy kind of puts together art and science, and sometimes there isn't always a spelled out answer to the kinds of problems that you face. And the education that you get at UBC in the MOT program, it gives you skills to be able to problem solve around the situations where there isn't always a pat answer.
One of the themes that ran throughout the occupational therapy program was this notion of the OT lens, or sort of putting on a pair of glasses and seeing things in a different way, seeing things in a very client-centered manner. And that really works for me. I like to really connect with people, take the time to listen to their stories, understand where they're coming from, understand their challenges, and then work together to problem solve and to help their rehabilitation.
Really great OTs have the ability to build relationships, to build rapport, and to create safe environments for people to be willing to take risks and to be empowered and motivated to better themselves and to reach their goals.
The students I've met as a clinical instructor at UBC have impressed me with their professionalism and their eagerness to learn and their willingness to really challenge themselves and take risks in their learning to become a better occupational therapist.
When I first graduated and started working, and realized that there was no more supervisor and no one to kind of bounce your clinical reasoning off of, that was a really interesting experience, because you realize that the clients are really looking to you for a lot of the solutions that they need to get back to doing the things that they need to. And I feel like I got the confidence I needed to from the occupational therapy program at UBC to handle those situations really well.
I'm working with people who never thought that they would get a spinal cord injury or a brain injury and now have to deal with that. I've been able to really learn more about the resiliency of the human spirit. I feel like I have the opportunity to help make a difference in someone's life every single day I'm at work.
At UBC, the ideal student is someone who doesn't just have great grades. It's an individual who has personality, can listen, can understand, and bring all that together to become a health professional who understands people. You can't solve a health problem just by dealing with it in a menu-driven type of approach of treatment. You actually have to listen to people, work with them, have a better understanding. And that's what makes for good occupational therapists, and that's the kind of person we want at UBC.
My experience as an occupational therapist suggests to me that OTs need to lead the change rather than respond to it. We must challenge convention and advocate for our clients to push systems for the betterment of tomorrow. And we also need to continue our lifelong learning.
If you want to be a great occupational therapist, the UBC MOT program is for you.